Hello everyone, welcome to Science Topper YouTube channel. So in this video, we will be discussing about what are the things that are required when you are starting bottled water or packaged water business in Sri Lanka. So if you are planning to sell bottled or packaged water in Sri Lanka, then this video will be useful for you. So today we will explore everything you need to know about the food regulation 2005 that are mentioned under the Food Act number 26 of 1980. So let's get into the video. So in the screen, you can see the section one, which is the general. Here, before you can before you can bottle or package or sell or even import bottled water in Sri Lanka, you must obtain a certificate of registration from the Chief Food Authority, which is usually the Ministry of Health. So that would be the first requirement. So without obtaining a certification from Chief Food Authority, it is illegal to operate. So here, what are the things that are required? So initially, you have to submit an application to the Chief Food Authority and then provide samples of the water along with the certificate of analysis. If you are importing water, you must submit a certificate from an accredited lab in the country of origin also. Mm, And also, you should make sure that the premises uh, must also be inspected and registered under the Act. So these are some critical things that are required uh, when you are even if you want to bottle or package or sell or even import bottled water. So these things should be fulfilled. And so those are the things that I mentioned here briefly. So I want to mention. And after going through these, yeah, all these things you can download the hard copy, and so you can download the soft copy in the Food Control Administration unit in the internet. I will also uh, put the link to download this document in the description. So in the second section, which is about bottled or packaged natural mineral water, so here things are a little different. So natural mineral water must come from a protected underground source like a spring or borehole. It should be microbiologically safe and naturally free from any harmful substances. So that's a must requirement. And there are some key rules to follow when it comes to natural mineral water. So there is no treatment is allowed except decanting or filtering for foreign matter. So that is the only thing you can do if it is natural mineral water. And the water must be bottled at the source, not somewhere else. It should be bottled at the source. And the bulk transportation is only allowed via pipelines under strict safety guidelines. So there should be strict safety guidelines followed in order to do the bulk transportation. And the labels must state clearly natural mineral water. We cannot like put any misleading or medical claims. So those are also not allowed here. Uh, for example, words like healing or alkaline miracle. So people sometimes people use those kind of misleading things on the uh, in the package. So those are not permitted at all. And then, so those are the things mentioned in the part two of this document. So you can, I just briefly explained to you the summary. You can read it in detail when you download the file. Mm, so those are the things from there in the part two section. And there are also some other informations you can go through it. And let me okay. So the other thing is, yeah, let me go to the section three, which is about the drinking water. So Bottled drinking water, on the other hand, can be from public water systems or environmental sources, but even those sources must be registered. So there are also many rules to follow when it comes to drinking water. The water can be treated and purified, unlike the natural mineral water where the treatments are not allowed. This drinking water can be treated and purified, and we can also add essential minerals, but not any flavors or sweeteners. You cannot add any of those, just the essential minerals. And the labels must clearly say that this is a drinking water and not mineral water. And you must meet all the chemical, physical, and microbiological standards set in the regulation. So that's a very important requirement here. Mm, so these are the things that are mainly mentioned in the mm, part three in regards to drinking water. There are also several other informations you can see, like what are the treatments that can be implemented and what are the physical treatment, chemical treatment. So those are mentioned in detail. So you can go through it and the different kind of filters are there. So these are things you can easily read in the document itself. Um, yeah, so most of the things I have already discussed here. And then we can move to the section 4, the part 4. So this is about the labeling and the mm, yeah. So in when it comes to the label, it's that. Mm, yeah, here. So it is mentioned here. So a person who manufactures bottled or packaged drinking water shall conform to the packaging and labeling requirements specified below. So these are the labeling requirements mentioned for the mm, yeah, for the bottled or packaged drinking water. So let's talk something about it, the labeling and packaging. So every bottle must be sealed and made of food grade material. That's an important requirement there. And your label must include the name of the product and it can be natural mineral water or drinking water. So that should be mentioned clearly. And the certificate of registration number should be there, and the source of water, and other informations like batch number, date of manufacture, and expiry dates. Those are also some basic information that should be in the label for the consumers. So there are also some other things which are prohibited to uh, mention. For example, you cannot like have claims like prevent cancer. So such health claims cannot be uh, in the label, and there also cannot be any false claims about the water source. It should be very mm, evident. Um, yeah, and there should be no endorsements unless scientifically approved when it comes to the label. So these are the things we mainly need to know, and then we can move to these are some different forms for the registration. So this can be obtained in the document itself. There are schedules, mm, specimen certificate of registration. So those things I have already mentioned. So you can see these things. Yeah, so failing to comply with these rules, like whatever the rules I have mentioned above, so failing to comply with these rules can result in your product being rejected and fined, or even can be banned from selling. So if you are starting a business, make sure you consult with a food law expert or your local PHA officer. So it would be very helpful for you when it comes to starting a business in this niche. So there is also, I would say, like always retain test reports and update your certificate of analysis regularly. So that also would be a very good suggestion that I can give you. Mm, So there is also these things mentioned which are absent, which should be absent in the uh, uh, I mean the physical, chemical, and microbiological requirements for bottled or packaged mineral water. So in this section, they have mentioned what are the things that cannot be included and the other limitations in the other uh, ingredients, or I would say other characteristics. So there are some limitations there, and there are some strict regulations that some something like E. coli or coliforms pathogenic organisms, those should be completely absent in the water. So if you found this video very useful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow entrepreneurs. And also make sure that you subscribe to the channel for more breakdowns on Sri Lankan food laws and other misconceptions about food in Sri Lankan population. So I will be also discussing some more about. If you want more details, you can uh, shoot your questions in the comments. So please drop them in the comments. I will reply to everyone. So thanks for watching. Let's see you in the next video. Thank you so much.